Alright, we are back with another Dokkan battle video today, and we're going to be going into this last stage of the Pure Saiyan's Red Zone. We're going to be going into the Broly stage today, is DBS Broly. It's got all these versions of Broly on it. We got, obviously, all four phases. The regular Broly, Ikari, or Wrathful, which we just got the LR for, and then Super Saiyan Full Power. So it goes through all the forms of Broly from the movie. There is a Target Goku mission, which is, I believe, 3 units of Target Goku. But I have no, I tried the Target Goku mission, but I just got beat every time. And I don't even know if, with items, we would be able to beat it very comfortably. So we are just going to be going for a normal clear today with this team. I'm bringing the Tech Vegito over the gods because I've had the gods get caught one time when I did this. Because I did test runs, I think it's almost a week ago now, or maybe 4 days ago. But I haven't done this event in a little bit, but I did some test runs to get an idea of it. But we are planning to go for the no item with this team. I'll take the Whis off so that I don't accidentally use something. But yeah, we're just going for a no item run today and getting the first clear. So yeah, let's just get into this stage. Gotta make sure I turn my ringer on every single time. So yeah, as I said, thought about doing the Target Goku mission for this. Decided not to because I would have ran Int Broly, Second Coming Broly, with the obviously Super Easy Aid new Broly, and then the old Tech Broly. So it just would not have been a very good team, and just I'm not entirely confident that they would have been able to beat this. And I do just kind of want to get this clear through, get the no item done, and be able to get through this event and show off how to beat it. But the Target Goku mission, yeah, I don't have anyone really. It probably is easier with Baby's team, because I know you have Baby and Super 17 are on it. So, which obviously Super 17 doesn't have his Easy A yet, but he will be, and it'll be easier once he gets that. But I do not have the Omega Shenron, nor the Baby. I don't think I'm going to summon on Baby. His banner doesn't look too good. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, but it's not the best. I need the Lord Slug, and I don't really care about getting him. And then I think, what was the other one? Let me look up his banner real quick. Oh, that's the other one, the Tech Buhan. That's another one that I also don't have, but just don't really need. And the STR Cell. I don't have any of those three. I'm missing every single one of them, so I mean, it is a valuable banner for me to summon on as a free-to-play player, but I just don't like summoning on monthly TURs unless it's someone really cool. The only monthly TURs I really summoned on were, I remember Int Gogeta I pulled. I pulled him on the last multi. I summoned him. I summoned on the physical Angel Golden Frieza because he was really cool. I think I pulled him as well. I pulled him really quick. And then I summoned on that AGL Trunks from a long time ago, but I unfortunately did not pull him, even though he's one of my favorite characters. Okay, let's get this Goku his orb, so he's all good. Give Rose those orbs. Alright, perfect. So that Goku in the middle, we do need to switch him to Vegeta probably as soon as possible to get his defensive stacking starting. That is one of the biggest things we need to get going with him, is so that he's able to live that Broly at the end, because that Broly at the end builds up with each attack he gets, he takes. So for every hit he takes, which obviously this Vegito is going to hit him with 1,000,000, he's going to build up so quick. So we need the Vegito, even on his active skill, to have some defensive stacks to be able to live that Broly at the end there. So yeah, we'll get some good attack stacks in with him right now, though, so that he can do a lot of damage to Broly at the end. We will have I'll probably float the 7th year Super Saiyan 4s off next rotation and bring them onto here. And maybe get a Gogeta and Gogeta rotation going. Because I think they'll both be pretty good, slot 1 and 2. So I'm fine with bringing them on rotation together, but we might be able to get a little more stacks with them too, because if we can go slow in this event. But I think keeping the Vegeta and Trunks on rotation is going to be really good for just building everyone up slowly. Okay, yeah, let's do... Ooh, perfect. We can put them at slot 1 so they can get their full damage reduction and give them their stacks. It sucks that their 12 key doesn't stack. I actually don't think we're going to get any stacks with the 4s, which that really sucks because we need stacks with them. But maybe we'll be able to get a set of stacks the next time they come around. Hopefully we're able to. I would hate to be unlucky like that and die off something like that. They don't have as many stats and they die off a super or something. But we should be able to kill this turn, because once these guys done, the Goku in the middle is probably just going to kill with his 2 supers. Yeah, especially after that. No, and especially after this. Yeah, they do so many supers, but I wish they might have changed it so that they stack on their 12 key, but they didn't stack on their 12 key before, and that was one of the things I really didn't like about them. And I don't like about a lot of units that they do that too, like the physical Sword of Hope Trunks and like the 8th year Spirit Bombs. Those are two of my favorite units, like just favorite releases of all time. They're just so fun. I love like units that do that. They like stack up and they attack a ton. Those are really fun. But if you make it so that only the 18 key stacks, it just makes it a little annoying, because then all of the 12 key supers after that don't really mean anything. Is this a locking guy? It probably is. And I'm probably not going to be able to switch. Okay, I can switch to Vegeta, so we're going to do that so that he can start getting some stacks in. I want to see, did they switch this guy? Yeah, no, see, he still just he doesn't stack with his 12 key. I really just don't like that, but I mean, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. We need to save all of our Goku active skills for the last fight so that he can do the dodge canceling and be able to dodge himself. Because apparently, I thought that it would be like he does it, just like one of them does it, and then every single unit can dodge against like the boss. But it's only that unit. So I need to active skill with both Gokus so that both Gokus can dodge. I cannot use the Vegeta active skill, because otherwise the Goku will not be able to dodge. And I mean, I could maybe use the Vegeta active skill if we're gonna like kill, because then I can just float Vegeta off. But if we're planning to keep the Gokus on rotation during that last phase, that Broly cancels dodge, and we need to active skill with both of them so that they don't get caught in harm's way. Alright, he already supered in that first slot, I believe, so we should be good with that Vegeta on the end there to get some stacks. I think we might be able to get some stacks with the 7th year monkeys when they come back, because I don't think we'll kill next turn, but we'll be close to killing when we come back, so then maybe we can get some supers with them, because they really need stacks. I need them to get some stats before we start having to transform them. Alright, yeah, this Vegeta is going to do a ton, and we should move into the next phase pretty easily. It may seem like it right now that we're like blazing through this like without much of a thought or anything, but no, this event is scary. I want to make sure that we do not get caught by something stupid or wrong. We need to make sure we do not die. Okay, Rose getting locked sucks. That sucks a lot, actually. Okay, I'm gonna float the Goku off here because we will probably actually end up floating the Goku next rotation if we can. Like, if the 7th years get locked in that first slot, which is what I think is gonna happen. But I do think we're gonna end up floating that Goku. So, okay, Rose gets hit. I think he lives this fine. Okay, now he definitely does. Alright, he's got his supers and stuff. I was gonna say pre-super, I think he lives. But post, definitely, he's good. Which we should. Are we gonna kill this turn? I guess we can base it off here. Maybe. But they get locked in first slot there. I think we should be good. Honestly, I think anyone gets locked. No, I just need. Okay, I need the Gogeta not to get locked in slot 3, or the Goku not to get locked in slot 2, because I want to have the monkeys together. I want to keep them together for this fight. All right, those guys are finally fully built up. I was gonna say they take an eternity. We've got a 40 mil attack stat here. Okay, this might not. Okay, yeah, no, this isn't gonna kill. We're good. Alright, perfect. So lock, don't super before slot 1, and lock the 7th years in slot 1 so that I can get some stacks with them and kill. That would be like a best case scenario. Okay, Goku takes this. I think he dies. I feel like he dies off of this. Okay, never mind. Alright, I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't know. Oh, and of course, they did lock him. But, like, he's got a lot of damage reduction. I don't know if that is the worst thing ever. Okay, see, like, no, we're keeping Gogeta on rotation, unfortunately. But I knew he had a lot of damage reduction. I just didn't know exactly if he would be able to live that. I had some doubts there, but it's fine. He lived it. We're good. This is going to be an unfortunate, like, rotation setup here, because we're gonna have the other Goku come back on this rotation too. I should have floated off Vegeta and Trunks, not the Goku, because now we're just gonna have double Goku on this rotation. But maybe we can use the Vegeta active skill then and just float him off, because maybe he's multiple turn support. I actually don't remember. See, now we're gonna be a little better. I think we can just keep using Vegeta as normal. Like, we don't need to switch into Goku for whatever reason to sit in that slot, because he's gonna have all of his damage reduction. He's just not gonna have guard, but he has type advantage against this stage, so it doesn't matter if he has guard or not. Okay, perfect. He can take it. All right, we're all good. Everyone can take the AoEs. This guy, I'm pretty sure, should be good to take the super. He's stacked up a bunch and got all of his like damage reduction, all of his hits. So these guys should be good. 379. That's that's a little scary. Okay. See, this is what I mean. This is why I didn't want to bring the target Goku guys. This event is actually really hard. so using only the 2 items would actually be very difficult. But he does have a territory skill, which is, like, obviously what's probably making him shoot up a ton in attack, but we don't have anyone with a domain to counter it, so we're just gonna have to take this. Territory skills have got to be, like, one of the most low-key, like, difficult things they've added to this game, because not very many units have domains. Like, we have a handful of them, but, like, not every team has a domain. Like, this team doesn't have a domain. What's the Omega? Obviously, the team has a domain because he has it. Like, UI Goku isn't relevant. Int Broly isn't relevant. There's not a lot of relevant domain units. Tech Buhan, he's obviously on the baby banner. I don't know how relevant he is, but he's still probably pretty good. But he has a domain. Like, there's not a lot of relevant domain units all the time. So whenever they release a territory skill, it's usually really hard, and like this, where it's gonna be just a ton of attack, and it'll hit a ton, and you have nothing to do to stop it. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna have to use Goku here, and just do this. Okay, he can use his 18 key. That's good. That's what we want. We want to make sure that Gogeta is constantly getting his 18 key so he can keep his attack sack, so he can use his active skill whenever we get to that final phase. Alright, perfect. He's got his super and his key now. Alright, dodge this. Alright, perfect. Alright. Goku can... both of these Gokus are going to do a ton of damage. Gogeta's going to do a ton of damage. We're going to be on good rotations. I don't think... no more locking, so we're not going to have to screw up rotations anymore. We should be all good to just start, keep moving through this fight. And Vegeto's going to have enough stacks, too, so we don't have to worry about him in that last fight. So even if we get some stacks with him this next turn, we might not even get to, like, transform our freaking Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, like the physical one. He's just kept getting floated off this entire fight. We haven't gotten to use him yet. He started in slot 7 and then has, like, every fight has taken 3 turns. And on that 3rd turn, he's never gotten to Super. Like, it's going to happen again to him this next turn. We're most definitely going to kill before we get to him, but I mean, I won't transform with him just yet. I might as well just try and stack with him. I'll transform with him once I get to that final phase, just so he can counter anything that he might need to, just in case Broly supers like 4 times or whatever. They do that with Broly sometimes. They'll give him just like 2 or 3 supers, like that Union Master event. They gave him 3. And I just was like, alright, whatever. They might have given him 2, actually. It might have been the Gohan event that was 3. I know that one was 3 for sure, but they gave him 2 or 3 supers for that Broly, and I was just like, alright, it's Broly, he can do it, I guess. But need to be more safe than sorry when it comes to any of these Broly fights. You know, you never know how many supers he'll do, so we'll probably transform him just so he could counter if he need to be. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna stick these guys here again because we know they will live. I am gonna try and get another super with him, I guess, and then we'll just do this so that they have their damage reduction, I guess, for this AoE, because I don't know if they're gonna live. Like, I really don't know how strong they are right now. But we'll get them their damage reduction right now so that they can live this this one AoE just confirmed, because they didn't have a lot of defense. They didn't have any like damage reduction or anything else. So I honestly would not have been surprised if they just took a ton of damage from that. Ooh, good dodge. Love that. We are going to heal with Vegito, obviously, once we get to that fight, but still, I will take a dodge there to be able to live that. I don't want crits here because I want Vegeta, or just normals. Give me normals right now. This is going to be the only time I'm going to ask you to do normals and not crit, because I want Vegeta to get a couple more defensive stacks in. Just a couple. Alright, well, we're probably going to kill with this one, so we're kind of screwed. Let's go. He gets one more in. Let's go. He gets one more great stack in. Alright, I'm happy. We're good. We're good. So next turn, we're going to use full active skills and try and just whittle this guy down. Try and kill him as fast as possible, because we should... Alright, yeah, we're just going to kill as fast as possible, I think. We obviously need to use the Goku active skill so that he can dodge. And then we'll probably just use Rosé and everything too. Am I under the Zamasu threshold? Oh, I'm not under it. It's 60% or less. Alright, so we're gonna keep him as black. And we're gonna use Goku first. Get as much damage in with this. This is hopefully gonna be a crit. I don't know if he will. Oh, let's go max damage, but he didn't crit. I really wanted him to crit. Okay, so now he can dodge, and then we'll do this. I don't see why we wouldn't just use all of our active skills this turn. Okay, perfect. Unless we just don't wanna like kill, or like don't wanna build him up too fast. Because I mean, yeah, we are gonna like almost fully build him up this turn. We're gonna use Vegito active skill next turn, so I think we should be good to live. next turn. So I'm just gonna go full send on this guy. All right, this should do some pretty good damage too. All right, are we under the threshold for him to guaranteed counter as well? Or no, this isn't a Ki Blast super, is it? I actually don't know if it's a Ki Blast super. I don't think it is actually. I'm pretty sure it's not. So we're gonna keep him so that he can dodge. I do want you to get an 18 key. Unfortunately, we can't get an 18 key with that Goku, even though he has all of his like attack buffs right now, or like the great, or like he's raised the attack a ton. But we are gonna get his 12 key with the Dokkan attack though. Dodge, please. Okay, so we disabled his dodge and we didn't get the dodge. Are we dead? Yeah. Okay. God dang it! All right. I knew it. It's always a possibility of happening. You just don't dodge. That's what happens with dodge characters. All right, well, I'm gonna come back when I get back to that Broly then. All right, we're back. We're back at the Broly stage. We are made it all the way to the final phase again. I am probably just going to use Vegito here. I might not use the Goku active skill just yet because I'm gonna use the Vegito's like thing here, but okay, yeah, we got 2 supers. Oh geez, this is like, okay, I kind of want to keep Vegito on rotation to be able to like, so that he can get his like attack boost and then get all of his counters after that, you know. We are going to use it here, but I think I'm just going to keep him on rotation and end up having him like just try and get as many of his counters as he can. Okay, yeah, like that's not too much, but the Vegito or these guys, I just don't know, because we're gonna probably rely on dodge anyway come time. You know what, no, we're actually gonna float Vegito off and just let him get all of his hits and then just go off. I'm just sending him off. Hopefully, I think we should be able to kill in these next couple turns. We'll have a Vegeta and a Goku active skill next time this Goku comes around. This Broly's just gonna get so built up this turn though. This is gonna be the one thing. I could have maybe saved the Vegito, but I wouldn't have known if the Vegeta would have lived against this super, and then I would have had to float the Vegeta off, and I would have rather, okay, yeah. I wanted to use Vegito and try and keep him on rotation, or either on or off rotation. Just use his active skill now to get a lot of damage in. I don't know how much more his counters would have did if he supered first. I'm pretty sure it does end up doing more, but I think it's not enough to fret over it. So I think putting him at the end there isn't the worst thing in the world. As I said, the Vegeta, the other side of this Goku, or like the other Goku, will come around when we return on turn 10. So we should be able to maybe use a Vegeta and a Goku active skill if Broly's going to be nice in that last slot. We might be able to use a Vegeta so that we can get way more damage and kill this guy, but we are just going to I think we are pretty much going to fully build him up now. Like, now that we're here, he's going to be fully built up, but we are going to use all of our active skills next turn, and even though he will be fully built up, we're just going to try and kill him as quick as possible, because this guy hits super hard when he's fully built up. That's the one issue, is you need to kill him as quick as possible. That's the one thing you need to do. Sorry, I looked down to like turn something on. Yeah, that's the one thing you need to do with this guy, is kill him really, really fast, because all of this building up is just insane. Okay, we already saw Vegito would eat this unless he like buffs his super. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, unless he buffs his attack every super, which I don't know if he would. Alright, Vegito will be able to counter here now. He's obviously got a ton of attack boost, so his super attacks that will be higher than usual, or at least higher than what I see it, but these counters are going to hurt. These next couple that we're going to hit, these are going to be good. Alright, we're going to chip him down 3.5 health bars, it looks like, maybe 4 if those 2 counters do more damage than I think. We should maybe bump him down 4 health bars, which I think should be good to finish off him on the next time we come around this part. Okay, yeah, those do a ton, yeah. Alright, that's kind of what I thought. Maybe I should have put him first slot, so he could just hurt him way more. Alright, we are going to be spamming active skills here though, especially with this. We're going to be using Rose. We are going to put the physical Gogeta. Oh geez, that did a ton. Hopefully this one can put him under half HP then. Oh, let's go. Alright, perfect. We can use both. So let's use this Gogeta's active skill, get him a ton of damage. Alright, I think we're all good, because this Gogeta, the 7th year one in the middle here, I think should be able to either counter or just live everything on this active skill turn, so we should be all good. This guy, obviously, yeah, ton of damage. Alright, yeah, we're definitely killing this turn. Alright, yeah, 1.7 mil from that guy. Let's get him. We can only get him 1 rainbow orb, which is kind of scary, but it's okay. We could have used the Goku active skill last turn, I guess. Alright, 1 counter. I think he maybe can live a super. I don't know. He's got like 40% damage reduction and a lot of defense. So I mean, a 1.1 million normal? What is this Broly, dude? Alright, it looks like it's just dodge or die at the end there. We need to put the Goku in that dodge slot and then have Vegito. Oh my god. We were so close. Maybe if I'd put that Vegito in the first slot, we probably would have won. Because I thought we wouldn't do enough damage the next turn, but I guess we are. I gotta come back to this again. Alright, I'll come back on Broly one more time. Because I think we can beat him, like this time now. At least I think I know the strategy. Alright, we're back. Once again, at this end of the Broly stage, and we're below the HP requirement to get Zamasu, so I think we're going to use Zamasu here so that he can get all of his defense and stuff, or get all of his attack and defense, so we can throw him probably at the end there, because he's guarding, yeah, he'll have all these stats. Okay, yeah, we're going to use this to heal up with our Zamasu here and get to full health, which this will be really good. Alright, perfect, yep. Okay, we get to full health here, ton of damage. Should be able to stick Zamasu at the end there, I think. He'll live. Like, what's he looking like? Yeah, he gets so much stats, but I really just don't know if he can live it, and this Gogeta doesn't get any, like, defense after super, so I don't even know if this guy can live it, and it's not a Ki Blast either, so I can't put him there to counter it. Alright, I still think we're gonna put him at the end there. We're gonna just give this Goku this. Oh, I wanted to get the Dokkan attack this turn with the Goku, but maybe we can get it next turn with the friend. But I do think Gogeta should be fine at the end there. We need, obviously, Goku to dodge this. Okay. I thought he didn't. I was gonna say. Okay. He's not dodging those ones. Alright, he dodged the super, that's all that matters. But yeah, I was scared he was gonna dodge that, or not dodge that, but we need him to dodge, and then I think Gogeta at the end there can live. I don't know. That Zamasu, I don't think. He was pure stats. There's no, like, damage reduction there. I don't think he lived that. The Gogeta, I really don't know if he lives, because he gets... Okay. Dude, why doesn't this Goku dodge? This is he lives. We win if this guy just doesn't take this. This is the third time now, or the second time. The other time was kind of... The second time was kind of my fault with the Gogeta, but the first, dude, that's 2 times now where I just lose to dodge. I'm not even going to be able to record this before my class. Well, it's a little later. I went into that next run and I died again at the Super Saiyan Broly stage, and I unfortunately do not have more time to record this. So I have to go to class, and I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the other stage that I couldn't beat on camera. I'm just gonna do it in class or at the gym, and then show me beating it. I might use items on it because I'm down to my last 2 attempts. This Broly stage is just, I keep failing 80% dodges left and right, and I'm just getting killed over and over, but I can't sit here and record anymore. I have to leave, and I want to be able to edit this video later. I don't have time, so I have to finish the recording now. So yeah, I will put, probably while I'm talking here, just the no item thing showing that I did it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you stayed all the way to the end, I think I love you. And yeah, I apologize for not being able to beat it on camera, but I'll show that I did it, and I will see you guys in the next video.